My child, if you are seeing this right now, understand this deeply in your soul. This is not a coincidence. Nothing about this moment is random. You did not just stumble upon these words by accident. I guided you here. I aligned every second, every distraction, every delay, and every step in your journey so that your eyes would meet this message at this exact time. Because there is something I need you to hear. Something your heart has been quietly asking for. Something your spirit has been longing to understand. I have seen your struggles. I have seen the nights when you felt alone, when your thoughts became too heavy, when your faith felt like it was slipping through your fingers. I was there in your silence. I was there in your tears that no one else noticed. And even when you felt abandoned, I never left you, not for a single moment. You have been walking through a season that tested you in ways you never expected. You smiled in front of others, but inside you were fighting battles that words could never explain. You questioned yourself. You questioned your path. You even questioned me. But I want you to know this. I am not angry at your doubts. I understand your pain. I understand your confusion. And I have been patiently waiting for this moment for you to slow down, to listen, to receive what I am about to place into your heart. Because what is coming next in your life will require you to trust me at a deeper level than ever before. You have been asking for a sign, haven't you? Something clear, something undeniable, something that tells you that you are not wasting your time, that your prayers have not gone unheard. This is your sign, right here, right now. I am speaking to you, not through noise, not through fear, but through truth. You are not forgotten. You are not behind in life. You are not destined to stay in this place of confusion forever. Everything you have been through has been preparing you for something greater than you can currently see. There were moments when you felt like giving up, moments when you thought about walking away from your purpose because it felt too heavy, too slow, too uncertain. But I placed strength inside you that you have not even discovered yet. That strength carried you through every storm, even when you thought you were breaking. And now, I am about to show you why you had to endure it all. Because what is coming into your life is not small. It is not ordinary. It is something that will change the direction of your future. I know you have been comparing yourself to others, watching them succeed, watching them move forward, while you feel stuck in the same place. But what you don't see is the path I am designing specifically for you. Your journey is different because your purpose is different. I am not rushing your story because I am building something that will last. Something that cannot be easily broken. Something that will not fade away with time. And when it finally arrives, you will understand why everything had to happen the way it did. There are people who walked out of your life, and it hurt you deeply. You didn't understand why they left. You tried to hold on. You tried to fix things. You tried to make it work. But I removed them for a reason. Not everyone is meant to walk with you into your next chapter. Some people were only part of your lesson, not your destiny. And even though it felt like loss at the time, it was actually protection. I was making space for something better, something aligned with the person you are becoming. Right now, you may still feel uncertain. You may still feel like things are not fully clear. But I need you to trust me in this process. Trust that even when you cannot see the full picture, I am working behind the scenes, aligning opportunities, shifting situations, opening doors that no one can close, and closing doors that were never meant for you. Every delay you experienced was not a denial, it was redirection. You have been growing, even when you didn't realize it. Every challenge made you stronger. Every disappointment made you wiser. Every setback built a version of you that is now ready for what is coming next. And I am proud of you. Yes, I am proud of you for not giving up, for continuing even when it was hard, for holding on, even when you felt like letting go. Now listen carefully, because this part is important. Something is about to shift in your life. Something that will surprise you. Something that will remind you that I have been in control all along. It may not happen in the way you expect. It may not come in the form you imagined. But when it arrives, you will feel peace. You will feel clarity. You will feel a sense of confirmation deep within your soul. That is how you will know it is from me. Do not let fear hold you back when this moment comes. Do not doubt yourself. Do not overthink it. Step forward with confidence, knowing that I am guiding you. You are not walking alone. I am with you in every decision, every step, every new beginning. And I will not lead you into something that will harm you. I will only lead you into what is meant for you. This is your reminder that your life still holds purpose. Your story is not over. In fact, a new chapter is just beginning. One that will bring growth, clarity, and blessings that you once thought were impossible. Stay patient, stay focused, stay connected to me, because the more you trust, the more you will see how everything is unfolding exactly as it should. So if you are seeing this message, take a deep breath and understand this truth. You are exactly where you need to be right now. Not behind, not lost, not forgotten. You are in a moment of preparation, and what is coming next will make everything make sense. Keep going, my child. I am with you, always. My child, now that you have heard my voice, I need you to quiet your mind and listen even deeper, because what I am about to reveal is something your soul has been preparing to receive for a very long time. You have spent so much of your life trying to understand everything all at once, trying to control outcomes, trying to predict what comes next. But I never asked you to carry that burden, that weight you feel. It was never meant to stay on your shoulders. You were not created to figure everything out on your own. You were created to trust me, even when things do not make sense, even when the road ahead looks unclear, even when the answers you seek feel distant. Because in the moments where you feel the most uncertain, that is where I am working the most powerfully behind the scenes. I know there are questions in your heart right now that you have not spoken out loud. Questions about your future, your purpose, your relationships, your struggles, and even your worth. You wonder if you are truly enough. You wonder if you are capable of becoming the person you dream of. And sometimes, you even wonder if you missed your chance. But listen to me carefully. You have not missed anything that was meant for you. What is yours cannot be taken away. What is destined for your life will find its way to you, no matter how many delays, detours, or distractions try to interfere. I am not limited by time the way you are. I see the full picture. I see where you are going, even when you can only see where you are standing. There were moments when you felt like you were falling apart, like everything you built was slowly slipping away from your hands. And in those moments, you thought you were losing. But in truth, you were being rebuilt. I was removing what no longer aligned with your purpose. I was reshaping your path. I was strengthening your foundation so that what I am about to place into your life will not collapse under pressure. Because what is coming requires a stronger version of you, a wiser version of you, a more grounded and fearless version of you. And that is exactly who you are becoming. You may not recognize it yet, but you are not the same person you were before. You have grown. You have changed. The things that once broke you no longer have the same power over you. The fears that once controlled you are slowly losing their grip. And even though you still have moments of doubt, there is something inside you now. Something stronger. Something more stable. Something that refuses to give up no matter how hard things get. That is me working within you. That is the strength I placed inside your spirit, rising up when you need it the most. I also want you to understand something important. Not every delay in your life was meant to frustrate you. Some delays were designed to protect you. There were doors you wanted to walk through that would have led you to pain, confusion, and regret. But I blocked those paths, even when you didn't understand why. And I know it hurt. I know it made you question everything. But one day, you will look back and thank me for the things that didn't work out. Because you will finally see what I was saving you from. Right now, you are standing at a turning point. You may not fully see it yet, but something is shifting within you. Your mindset is changing. Your energy is changing. The way you see yourself and your life is beginning to transform. And that shift is important because it is preparing you for the next chapter that is about to unfold. A chapter where you will no longer settle for less than what you deserve. A chapter where you will start choosing peace over chaos, clarity over confusion, growth over comfort. There is also something else I need you to release. The need for approval from others. You have spent too much time worrying about what people think, trying to meet expectations that were never meant for you, trying to fit into spaces where you were never truly valued. But I did not create you to be understood by everyone. I created you to be true to yourself. And the moment you fully embrace who you are, without fear, without hesitation, without apology, that is the moment your life will begin to align in ways you never imagined. You are not here to live a small, limited life. You are here to grow, to evolve, to step into something greater. But growth requires letting go. Letting go of old habits, old beliefs, old fears, and sometimes even old versions of yourself. And I know that is not easy. Change can feel uncomfortable. It can feel uncertain, but it is necessary. Because you cannot step into your future while holding on to everything from your past. I want you to start trusting yourself more. Start listening to that inner voice that guides you, that warns you, that nudges you in the right direction. That voice is not random. That is me communicating with you in a way that only you can understand. And the more you listen, the clearer it will become. The more you trust, the stronger it will grow. Something is aligning in your favor right now, even if you cannot see it yet. There are opportunities being prepared for you. There are connections being formed that will play an important role in your future. There are moments ahead that will change the way you see everything. And when those moments arrive, you will realize that nothing you went through was wasted. Every experience had a purpose. Every challenge had a lesson. Every delay had a reason. Do not rush this process. Do not compare your journey to anyone else's. Your path is unique, and it is unfolding exactly the way it needs to. Focus on your growth. Focus on your peace. Focus on becoming the person you are meant to be. And trust that everything else will fall into place at the right time. And remember this, my child. You are not alone. Even in your quietest moments, Even in your darkest days, I am there, watching over you, guiding you, protecting you, loving you in ways you may not always feel, but that never stop being real. So take a deep breath, release your worries, and step forward with faith, because what is coming next is not just another moment in your life. It is the beginning of something greater than you ever expected. My child, stay with me a little longer, because what I am about to tell you now is something that will begin to unlock a deeper understanding within you. Something that will change the way you see your past, your present, and even your future. You have been carrying emotions that you never fully processed, pain that you buried, memories that you tried to forget. And even though time has passed, those feelings still echo quietly within your heart. I want you to know that I see all of it. I see the wounds you pretend don't exist. I see the moments that shaped you in ways you didn't choose. And I am here not to judge you, but to heal you. You have spent so much time being strong for others, haven't you? Holding everything together, even when you felt like falling apart inside. You became the one people rely on, the one who listens, the one who gives, the one who stays. Even when you needed someone to stay for you. And while your strength is something beautiful, I never wanted you to feel like you had to carry everything alone. You are allowed to feel. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to admit that some things hurt you deeply. Because healing begins the moment you stop pretending that you're okay when you're not. There are parts of your story that you wish you could rewrite. Decisions you regret. Chances you wish you had taken. Words you wish you had said differently. And sometimes, you replay those moments in your mind, wondering what your life would look like if things had gone another way. But listen to me carefully. Your past is not a mistake. Every experience you went through, even the painful ones, played a role in shaping who you are today. And who you are becoming is not broken, it is evolving. I know you have asked yourself, why did this happen to me? More times than you can count. And while you may not have all the answers right now, I want you to trust that there was purpose even in the pain. Some lessons could only be learned through experience. Some growth could only come through challenge. And even though it felt unfair, even though it felt heavy, it was preparing you for something your current self could not yet understand. Right now, you are in a space between what was and what will be. And that space can feel uncomfortable. It can feel like you are stuck, like nothing is moving, like you are waiting without direction. But this is not a place of stagnation. This is a place of transformation. Things are shifting within you. Old versions of you are fading away. New strength is being built quietly, deeply, steadily. And even though it may not be visible on the outside yet, inside, everything is changing. You are learning to let go, not because you stopped caring, but because you started choosing yourself. You are learning to walk away from what no longer aligns with your peace. You are learning that not every connection is meant to last forever, and that realization, it is not weakness, it is growth. Because sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is release what is holding you back, even if it once meant everything to you. There is also something you need to forgive, not just others, but yourself. You have been too hard on yourself for things that are already in the past. You have been holding on to guilt, to regret, to self-blame. But I want you to understand this. You did the best you could with the knowledge, the emotions, and the circumstances you had at that time. You are not the same person anymore. You have grown beyond that version of yourself, and it is time to let that weight go. Forgiveness is not about forgetting. It is not about saying that what happened was okay. It is about freeing yourself from the burden of carrying that pain every single day. Because you deserve peace. You deserve to move forward without constantly being pulled back by what has already passed. And the moment you truly let go, you will feel lighter. You will feel clearer. You will feel ready to step into what is waiting for you ahead. Something inside you has been waking up lately. A new awareness, a new sense of clarity. You are starting to see things differently. You are starting to understand people, situations, and even yourself in a deeper way. And that awareness is not accidental. It is part of your growth. It is part of your awakening. You are becoming more aligned with your truth, more connected to your purpose, more aware of what truly matters. And as this awareness grows, you may find that certain things no longer resonate with you the way they used to. Conversations, environments, even relationships may start to feel different. And that is okay. You are not losing yourself. You are finding yourself. You are stepping into a version of you that is more authentic, more grounded, more in tune with what your soul truly needs. I also want you to prepare yourself, because as you continue to grow, not everyone will understand you. Not everyone will support your journey. Some people may question your choices. Some may try to pull you back into the version of you they are comfortable with. But you cannot shrink yourself to fit into spaces you have outgrown. You cannot ignore your growth just to keep others comfortable. You have to honor who you are becoming, even if it means walking alone for a while. And trust me, you will not always walk alone. The right people, the right opportunities, the right experiences, they are all making their way toward you. But first, you need to fully step into your own power. You need to trust yourself. You need to believe that you are worthy of the life you desire. Because the moment you truly believe that, everything begins to shift. You are closer than you think. Closer to clarity. Closer to peace. Closer to the breakthrough you have been waiting for. Do not let temporary emotions make you doubt permanent progress. Do not let one difficult moment make you forget how far you have come. You are moving forward even when it feels slow. You are growing even when it feels invisible. So take another deep breath, my child, and remind yourself of this truth. You are not lost. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are in the middle of becoming everything you were meant to be. And even if the path is not clear yet, I am guiding you every step of the way. Keep trusting, keep growing, keep moving forward, because your story is unfolding in ways you cannot yet see. But soon, very soon, everything will begin to make sense. My child, you have come this far, and I need you to understand that this is not the time to lose faith. This is the time to strengthen it more than ever before, because what you are standing in right now is not an ending. It is the final stage of preparation, before everything begins to shift in a way that you have been praying for, even if you did not realize it at the time, because many of your prayers were not just about asking for something new. They were about asking for change, asking for peace, asking for clarity, and asking for a life that feels aligned with who you truly are. And I have heard every single one of those silent prayers, even the ones you spoke through your tears, even the ones you could not put into words. I heard them, and I have been working on them in ways you cannot yet fully see. You must understand something very important now. Just because something is not visible does not mean it is not happening. Because the most powerful changes often happen in silence, beneath the surface. in places where your eyes cannot reach but your soul can feel. And that is exactly what has been happening in your life. Things have been shifting quietly, doors have been opening behind the scenes, paths have been aligning in ways that will soon become clear to you. And when they do, you will realize that nothing was ever delayed, nothing was ever wasted.